your experiences and your career. But let's give you an opportunity to continue. But let's start off by talking about the OVC conference and the ACC conference, because I think at one time you were a part of the ACC conference. And let's see if you could, however you wish to deal with them as two entities here.
Well, I think that one thing, first of all, that our players need to understand, one of our goals is to win the conference championship. And I know that we play, I believe it's 4 classics. I know the excitement is there and enthusiasm is there and the players get excited and the fans get excited about it. But we also need to get excited about our conference games. That's the first thing I've learned, is that winning a conference championship is very, very important. Winning every game is very, very important. My experience has shown me that within conferences, the ACC or the SEC or whatever, you have teams that generally compete for the conference championship every year. You have teams that generally don't compete for the conference championship every year. I think that if you look at the comparisons that I have studied to the OVC and looking at the ACC, I would like to think that Tennessee State University could become the Florida State or the Miami of the OVC. Florida State and Miami, the Virginia Techs are the teams that have recently, of course, Miami and Virginia Tech just recently came into the ACC, but before they did, Florida State basically dominated the ACC. They were the team to beat every year. And when you become the team to beat, what our players are going to have to understand, just like in the ACC and OVC, is that when you play every week a team in your conference, you're going to get their best shot. And our players need to understand that. You can't afford to have an off week. And it's the same thing in every conference you go in. If you're the top dog in that conference, if you're the team that preseason everybody's saying is going to win, then it doesn't matter. You have to understand that even the team that's in last place, when they play you, you are going to get their best shot. They're going to play their best game of the year. You're their rival. You're the team that they got to beat, because they can lose 5 games and beat you because you're supposed to be top dog, and boy, we had a great season. So our players need to understand, first of all, we've got to win and become that top dog. You know, I want to become the top dog in the OVC. I want to be the team that the other teams say, hey, we got to beat them if we want to win the conference championship. And I think that as far as the level of competition, you know, there are a lot of Division I players in the OVC. I've watched tape. You know, we've got some on our football team right here. And there's even though the conference may say OVC or ACC, there's a high level of competition in both leagues.
Very good. And of course, when you talk in terms of the ACC, you've had quite a bit of experience in that area. Why don't you talk about some of the things that you've been involved in and some of your own athletic exploits during your earlier career?
Well, I played at University of North Carolina. When we came in as freshmen, I think our varsity was 0-10 or 2-8. When we left as seniors, we were ACC champions. So I was part of a program that you came in was not very good and saw what it took to build it. And when I left, we were ACC champions in 1971-72. We played in the Gator Bowl against Georgia. I was voted the most valuable player in the Gator Bowl. My senior year, I won the Frank Porter Graham Award, which is awarded to the top 10 graduating seniors from the University of North Carolina. I won the Brian Piccolo Award, which was given to the most courageous player. I had an injury, serious injury before the season started, and came back and played from that. The one thing I think that I've been very blessed with as far as coaching and the opportunity to win is that I've had some excellent coaches that I've coached under. And I've coached at some excellent schools. I came back coaching at the University of North Carolina, alma mater, and from there I went to the University of Florida. And the head coach there was Doug Dickey, who was a head football coach at Tennessee, University of Tennessee, and also the athletic director most recently at the University of Tennessee. And I learned a lot of things from Coach Dickey. From there I went to the University of Kansas. From there I went to Colorado with Chuck Fairbanks, who was coaching the pros with the New England Patriots, and he came to Colorado.